Hi everybody, very welcome to my channel. My name is Carleen and we are cooking healthy, delicious recipes on this channel. So all these recipes are low fat, high in fiber, especially the one today, and no added sugar, and they are good for you. So today's recipe is autumn muffins or cake. You can also turn it into a loaf cake or in a round cake. And we are going to be using some autumn items. So we're going to be definitely using some apples, apple sauce. So I make my own apple sauce actually. Really easy to make. You just peel the apples, core them, big chunks, and you can put them in your slow cooker. So that's how I do my apple sauce. Then when I say pumpkin cake or pumpkin muffins, I like using butternut squash. So it is part of the pumpkin family, and I just find the texture really good for baking. So I've turned that into jars as well. So I cook the puree, and this specific one is Dukan friendly. I've added a little bit of sugar-free jelly to this, and the flavor of that is orange. So we're also going to get a lovely hint of orange in our muffins. I add spices because I just love that. Anything to do with pumpkins, I put some spices. So in a minute we'll be back, and I'm going to show you the other ingredients that we're going to be using. So for the ingredients, it's really simple. So you're going to need 1 packet of baking powder, is 10 grams. Then 1 cup of oat bran, just put that in there. 1 cup of wheat bran. Then this jar is about 1 cup as well. So 1 cup of your pumpkin puree. This one is slightly sweetened and flavored with orange. Then our apple sauce, 1 cup as well. And then 1 egg, and then some spices. So you can make your own mix. I might not measure that out, but you can try something like a half a teaspoon of the stronger ones, especially the cloves and the anise. The cinnamon and the nutmeg, you can use a little bit more cinnamon, maybe a teaspoon cinnamon, but the nutmeg probably only a half a teaspoon. So in a minute, I'm just going to put it together and show you how simple it is. Okay, so you've seen how really simple and easy the recipe is to put together. And now I'm going to show you the options you have, to bake it. So over here, I've got my silicone mold for 8 muffins. So I'm going to spoon the mixture in here, and then I'm going to leave a little bit extra for this little mold here, and it's going to be like a mini cake. So we can decorate this a little bit. But if you don't want to do it that way, you can do 12 muffins. So this cake is roughly 4 portions. And for your daily oat bran, you're looking at about 10 portions out of this mixture if you're on cruise phase. And the other thing you could do is you could make a loaf tin, a loaf cake. This mixture will probably be a little bit too much for one loaf like this, so you'll probably end up having to do these two together. So I'm going to just spoon the mixture in, and then we're going to bake it. So I normally just fill them about 3/4, nice big spoonful in each. Welcome back. So now the little muffins have cooled off and the little mini cake. And I'm going to show you just a couple of simple ways that you can dress it up a little bit. Simple little icing if you wish, or topping. And we'll do a couple of simple decorations. So let's have a look at those little muffins then. So here they are. You will see they are extremely squishy, very, very moist. We're going to cut the little cake open so you can see what it looks like. Now you can bake them like I have till they're just baked so that they are super moist. Or you can bake them a bit longer if you don't like them quite so moist. But I think it's rather nice that they are a little bit gooey inside. So here we go. So if you don't like it quite that wet inside, you can bake it a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the paper off here. There we go. So in here, I've got a lovely Bulgarian yogurt. This one is only 4%, so it's kind of the top range for cruise phase, the amount of fat, but it's lovely and creamy. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to put a few spoonfuls in the bowl here, but you don't need a lot. It's just so that we can do something with it. If you want to, you can add a drop of sweetener. It's completely up to you. I would just literally a drop or two. And if you want to put a little bit vanilla in, or some orange flavor or lemon flavor, you can do that. Here we go. I put a nice little dollop in there. There we go. So we're just going to mix that up. Make sure it's well mixed if you're adding sweetener. Here we go. If you find this is a bit too runny, you can use cream cheese instead for a thicker icing. So I'm just going to spread that inside here. Not too much. going to put that on top, and this is the bottom of our little cake. So here we go. And I'm going to put a little bit more on top here. There we go. Yummy. It smells delicious, all these spices. Now from our garden, I have got a couple of goodies here. If you've never seen them growing, this is what the fresh goji berries look like on the tree. So they're nice and plump, they're shiny, they're beautiful in color. So I'm going to put a couple of these on the cake. They're obviously edible. So let's have a look-see. Full of goji berries. Maybe we'll do a little bit of mint in the back. Do a little flour. And then what I've got here as well is a little piece of dark chocolate. So I'm going to just grate a bit of chocolate on here. It's normally behind. There we go. Here we go. So that's just one way what you could do. Now we're going to look for the little muffins. Now you can eat them just like they are, or we can put something on them. So now normally you can't dust them with icing sugar on the Dukan diet. So I've got a little trick for you. You can use a little bit of corn flour. Obviously it's not sweet, but it gives you that effect of a little dusting, which is always nice. Whoopsie daisy. So there we go. So you could do that, and it just looks like it's been snowing. And the beauty with the corn flour, it won't melt either, so it will stay like that. Okay, so I'm going to put these on a plate here. There we go. And now we can carry on with our little bit of topping here, icing if you wish. Cream cheese works very well. The yogurt is slightly runnier, whatever you've got. Here we go. I ran out of cream cheese, so that's why I'm using the yogurt. There we go. I think they look rather lovely. Not because I made them, but I just love these colors. It is just autumn and it's beautiful. Here we go. So I'm going to add them to our plate here. And that, my dear friends, is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching. And I hope that you will try these little cakes. I have another thing that I wanted to show you. You were probably wondering what this bowl of conkers were doing here. Well, it's about a video and it's about a game that you can play with conkers. And it is on this channel, Scotsman in Bulgaria. This guy here is my husband and that's his YouTube channel. So if you have a look at Scotsman in Bulgaria, you will find the channel and have a look for the conker video if you would like to play a conker game with a family. And that's the end. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this kind of video and style, please do. Give us a like, give us a comment, share the video with your friends. Until next time, bye.